Star gossip secrets. A heart-wrenching confession that shook the world. What happens when love slips through your fingers like sand? Can a single moment redefine a lifetime of choices? Buckle up, dear readers. Because Star Gossip Secrets is diving headfirst into a tale of passion, heartbreak, and raw emotion that has the world buzzing. Picture this: a starlit night in Istanbul, cameras flashing, and a confession so raw it sent shock waves through the tabloids. Are you ready to uncover the truth behind Can Yaman's heartsing words about Demet? Let's dive into this whirlwind of romance and regret on a crisp Istanbul evening under the relentless glare of paparazzi flashes. Can Yaman Turkey keys. Heartthrob and global sensation dropped. A bombshell that left the world gasping. My greatest regret is losing Demet. Those words, heavy with emotion, didn't just echo through the crowded press conference. They ignited a firestorm of speculation, nostalgia, and heartbreak across the globe. It was a confession that peeled back the layers of a love story that had captivated millions. A roller coaster of emotions that unfolded on and off the screen. So, what led to this moment? How did two stars, seemingly destined for forever, find themselves worlds apart? The story begins where all great love stories do. On a bustling set where sparks flew faster than the cameras could capture. Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir, two rising stars, met during the filming of a hit Turkish series. Their chemistry wasn't just electric. It was magnetic, undeniable, and utterly intoxicating. Off-screen, their stolen glances, shared laughter, and endless late-night talks fueled rumors that this was more than just a scripted romance. Fans flooded social media with predictions. They're soulmates. Wedding bells are coming. The world watched, enchanted as their bond seemed to transcend the screen. But love, as we all know, isn't always a fairy tale. Behind the scenes, life was pulling them in different directions. Ken, with his chiseled jawline and smoldering gaze, was juggling a whirlwind of international projects, jet setting across continents for film shoots and ad campaigns. Demet, meanwhile, was carving her own path, fielding movie offers and diving into philanthropy with a fire that matched her on-screen presence. Their love was fierce, but time and distance are cruel adversaries. The late-night calls grew shorter, the visits rarer, and the weight of their separate worlds began to fray the threads of their connection. One fateful night, surrounded by close friends, they made the heart-wrenching decision to part ways. Can later reflect it. Sometimes you think you're choosing the right path, but it leads you further from your heart. His words, laced with regret, hinted at the void left behind. Demet, ever poised, issued a cryptic statement. Love sometimes means letting go. But could either of them truly let go? The world wondered, and the tabloids never stopped speculating. Post-breakup, Can star soared higher. From international film sets to dazzling ad campaigns, he became a global icon. His face plastered across billboards and magazines. Yet, no amount of fame could fill the emptiness he carried. Enter Sara Bolma, the Italian fashion mogul, whose elegance and strength turned heads. For a moment, it seemed Ken had found solace. Their romantic posts flooded social media. Picturesque dinners, sunlit vacations, and captions dripping with affection. But in that fateful press conference, Kate's heart bare. Sarah was incredible, but she wasn't a Met. The room fell silent, the weight of his words sinking in. It wasn't a dismissal of Sarah, but a raw admission that Demet held a piece of his soul no one else could claim. Then came the moment that stopped time. Months after their split, Can and Demet found themselves face to face at a glitzy gala. She glided into the room, her elegant gown catching the light, and Ken's breath caught in his throat. Their greeting was simple, hello. But their eyes spoke volumes, carrying years of unspoken words, unresolved pain, and lingering love. Ken later recalled, it was like no time had passed. Her scent, her smile, her voice. It was all still there, etched into my soul. Yet the weight of their past kept them frozen, unable to bridge the gap. At the press conference, a reporter dared to ask, is there a decision you'd take back if you could? Kay's response was immediate, unwavering. Yes, Demet. The crowd leaned in, hanging on every word. She's one of the strongest, most genuine women I've ever known. Her love, her patience, her understanding, those are rare, and I let them slip away. His voice cracked. And for a moment the world saw not the polished star but a man wrestling with his deepest regrets. It was a confession that doubled as a love letter, a plea, and a moment of raw self-reflection. The fallout was instant. Social media erupted with hashtag #CanDemet trending worldwide. Fans were divided. Some pleaded for a reunion, sharing nostalgic clips from their series with captions like, "This is what true love looks like." Others urged Demet to move forward, arguing she deserved more than a love tethered to the past. Demet, true to her grace, stayed silent on social media, but whispers from her inner circle revealed the impact of Kay's words. Sometimes you realize too late, she reportedly told a friend. But by then, the moment's gone. What makes this story so gripping? It's not just the glamour or the fame. It's the humanity. Can and Demet saga reminds us that even the brightest stars are human, grappling with the same heartaches we all face. Their story is a testament to the power of love, the pain of loss, and the courage it takes to bare your soul to the world. Kay's confession wasn't just a headline. It was a cry from the heart. A moment that resonated with anyone who's ever loved and lost. So, where do they go from here? Will Can and Demet find their way back to each other, or is this a chapter destined to remain unfinished? The world is watching, waiting, hoping. One thing's certain, this isn't the end of their story. Love like theirs doesn't fade quietly. It burns, it lingers, it demands to be felt. Stay tuned to Star Gossip Secrets for every twist and turn in this captivating saga. What do you think? Should they rekindle their flame, or is it time to let go? Drop your thoughts below and let's keep the conversation buzzing.